Здравейте, аз съм Таня, а вие сте с Българския оръжейен канал. Той е основател на една от най-успешните академии в света по стрелба, основана в Флорида, Universal Shooting Academy. Също така той е световен шампион по IPSC, 4-кратен вице-шампион, както и ментор и обучител на две от световните шампионки по IPSC стрелба. Hello, Frank Garcia.
Hello. How are you? I'm doing great.
I'm great too. So I have some questions to Mr. Garcia, and my first question is how you get into firearms shooting?
So I've been shooting since I was 15 years old. My brother was in the sporting good gun shop business. So as a young boy, I grew up in guns.
Yes.
And the sport started of practical shooting and at the beginning, and I saw the sport and I got addicted to the adrenaline from the beginning, from a young boy.
Yes,
and it's part of my life now.
Okay, so how many years are?
I'm 60 years old now, and so I've been doing this for 45 years.
Wow. 45 years.
A lifetime
Yes.
of joy and fun.
Okay. Mr. Garcia, what was your very exciting competition in life?
Well, the most exciting competition in my career was 2014, the World Championship. The World Championship was, fortunately, it was in my range in Florida.
In Florida.
And I was the match director of the World Shoot. So I was responsible for 2,000 shooters, 10,000 people,
wow,
all the organization, all the prizes, everything of the organization. And on top of that, I was a shooter.
Respect for that.
And, but I was able to, that's when I really found out the mental game that I have over the years that I've developed. Because even though I was a match director, the day of the match, I forgot about that I was match director and I became an athlete. And I was able to focus for 5 days. I shot one of my best matches ever in my career, and I won the World Championship in 2014 as match director. So that's one of my most exciting matches because I had the pressure of having a big party in my place, and on top of that, I had to show that I was one of the best in the world. And that was a special moment in my life. It can never be repeated again.
Why not?
Because the match, the World Championship goes to different countries, and it won't go back to the U.S. in the next 20, 30, 40 years.
I understand.
So it can never happen again in the U.S. But it was the best World Shoot ever, 2014. Everybody, the whole world remembers the match. And the whole world remembers that I was match director and I was able to win also. So that was quite of an accomplishment. I didn't think I could do that. I didn't think I had the mental game because there's a lot of issues and problems in being match director of a match. Because
so much pressure.
You have to resolve everybody's problem. Everybody's your guest. You know, you want everybody happy. Obviously, you can't make everybody happy. But it was a special time in my life. 2014 and happy to be world champion that year.
So you deserve really respect about it.
Yeah, that was I'm pretty humble about that. I'm a pretty quiet guy. I train hard. I win matches and I go to the next one like if it was another day. So I've been doing this so long that if I do good, I do good. If I do bad, it doesn't bother me because I know I can do better.
Yes.
So it's just the object of the game is to have fun and to make good friends like I did now in Bulgaria, good friends. Wherever I go, I make good friends.
And what for course is that in Bulgaria, what you teach the shooters, the main things?
Most important thing is to raise the level of shooting in Bulgaria. That is my main focus.
That was my next question. What is the level in Bulgaria?
Yeah.
How are the shooters?
The level is good, but there hasn't been a world champion.
Yes.
And there's a reason for this. And this is why I'm here. Okay? I bring the knowledge, the enthusiasm, the hope. Okay?
Did you see some potential champions
Definitely,
here?
definitely potential champions. It's going to take work. It's going to take knowledge on how to do it. Because just because somebody is an instructor, it doesn't mean they know how to be a world champion.
Yes.
I was a world champion before I became an instructor. So I had to learn how to be an instructor, even though I was a world champion. It's two different. Two different. You know, yeah. I didn't know where to start, and I was a world champion. I didn't know how to start teaching. So you have to study how to teach somebody. And that's why I've created several world champions around the world, because I studied how to be an instructor, and I studied how to make people the best that they can be.
Yes. And women are good shooters, I think.
Women are good shooters.
And good
some
learners.
of the excellent learners. They're very disciplined. They're easy to teach, and there's a lot of enthusiasm with them. So I've trained several world champions. In Thailand, I had a lady world champion open. That was my student from zero, and several world championships back. I've trained a lot of women that have been world champions. So,
great, that's great. What is your advice to the new shooters, to the beginners in IPSC shooting?
My advice is to start correctly from the beginning. Starting the sport is an investment. It's like going to a top university. Finding the correct instructor to be able to teach you the right fundamentals. Remember that not every instructor has the ability or knows how to teach the sport. So if you want to be an average shooter and have fun, local training is good. But if you want to be a world champion, you have to go to a world champion. So everybody's got different goals, different ideas. I own Universal Shooting Academy in Florida, in the U.S., universalshootingacademy.com.
So if somebody wants to be a champion, world champion,
yes,
go to Florida.
Absolutely, because my range is set up to build world champions. Okay, and it's not easy to build something like that. So the people, the shooters, the athletes that come to me already know who I am, have done their research, and have made the decision that they want to be a world champion. And with the decision comes the investment. Not everybody can do it. Yeah. You know, so when they come to me, they have 150% of my time, my ability, and it's a part of my life to make somebody that comes to me a world champion. It's part of my life. That's why I know so many people around the world, and I've trained top shooters, and they're all grateful of what I did for them, because I taught them the fundamentals and I taught them how to win correctly from the beginning.
Yeah. So thank you very much for this interview, and I hope you come here again.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much.
So bye, people.
Bye bye.